Hello guys, welcome to Tech Studies. Today we will study about LR0 parsing. So this is example as we talk about this for before. This is the example and we have draw the canonical collection of this. Now we have to draw the LR0 parsing table. So what are the steps in LR0 parsing table? In LR0 parsing table, firstly, on the left hand side, vertically we have to mention all the states. So here we get 0 to 11, we have 12 states. So mention all the states as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Now divide this table in two parts. One is for action and one is for go to. Now check how many non-terminal symbols are there in this and how many terminal symbols. So check for terminal symbol. We have A, B and D. And what? A, B and D. Now add dollar sign by your side. So here this is complete action, and now in go to we have to add what? All the non-terminals. So non-terminals here is what? A, B, C and S. Now we have to fill this LR0 parsing table. How we fill this? Now check for state 0. For state 0, for input A, where it is going? I3. In action part, we have to mention third state with shift like this, S3. We have to mention like this in action part. Now check for 0 to B. There is not any path. 0 to D. We get the path I2. So mark this as S2. Now in the first state, what we get is S dash to S. So here in first state, we get the production which we added. So in the first state with dollar symbol, we add here except. Now for second state, what we get is for B. For B, which state we get? Fifth. So mention this as S5. And for capital A, what we get? I4. So in go to part, we only write the state. So here, where is going? 4. Now with C, which state we get? 6. So C is also in go to, so we only mention the state number. Now there is not any move from A with A, D and dollar and B and S. Now check for third. For B input, what we get? 8. For third B. So this is shift S8. And for capital B, which is non-terminal, and in go to part, what we have to write? 7. Third with B, what we get? 7. And with C, what we get? 9. Now come on fourth. So take fourth. This is reduced state. This is what? Reduced state. So pause for this. Now check on fifth. For fifth with A, where it is going? I10. So for A, it is going to 10th. So since it is in go to part, so only write here number. Now for B. For B, what we get? Same state. So for B with shift S5, and for C, for capital C, what we get is 6. So put here. Now check for state 6th. Which is state 6? This is reduced state, so pause for this. Now check for I7, which is I7. This is also reduced state. Pause for this. Now check for 8th state. For B, which is in go to part, what we get is 11. So mention only number here. And for 8, if small b is there, small b is what? Terminal symbol. We get the same state. So mention it with shift. Now for capital C, which state we are going? To 9th. So mention here 9th. now we come on which state? Ninth. So in ninth is also a reduced state. So pause this. 10th is also reduced state, and 11th is also reduced state. Now in each rows of reduced state, what we have to do? As we have numbered here, this is what? Production number 1, production number 2, production number 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now check each transition in this. So here which move is reduced move? Fourth. So check fourth. Fourth is what? S tends to DA dot. Check in the given grammar. DA dot. Which is this? This is second production. So mention R2, second production with reduced sign in all the columns. So put here R2, R2, R2 and R2. This will be done only in action part. Nothing is done in go to. Now fifth is this S5. Now come on sixth. So which is the sixth state? Sixth is here. A to C dot. A to C. So what is this? Sixth. So this is sixth. So put R6, R6, R6 and R6 in sixth row. Now in seventh what we get? S2 AB. AB is what? First. So this is R1. So put R1 in seventh. R1, R1, R1. Now on ninth. What is the ninth one? Ninth one is B to C. B to C is what? Fourth. So write here R4, R4, R4 and R4. Now on 10th. On 10th what we get is A to BA dot. Check here A to BA dot is fifth. So put here R5, R5, R5 and R5. Now for 11th is B to BB, which is this? R3. So mention here R3, 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 R3. So for each state, if we have any move with terminal symbol, then write this in the action part with shift operator, and if we get non-terminal symbol, then write as it is the action number, and if that is reduced state, then mark the reduced number of the production with R. So this is the LR0 parsing table, how we construct the LR0 parsing table. Now let us take another example on LR0 parsing table. So in this what we have to do, we have mentioned all the transitions 0, 1, all the states 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now there are two parts, one is action and other one is go to. So now check for action part, how many terminal symbols we have here? We have only A and D, and we have to add dollar by our side. And now check for go to, how many non-terminal symbols are there in this? S and C. There is not any terminal or non-terminal symbol left. Now fill the LR0 parsing table. So as we do earlier, what we get from 0th state with S, what we get? 1. So S is non-terminal symbol, so only write the state number here. From C, what we get is C is also a non-terminal symbol, so only write state number. Now check for A, what we get is 3. So now add this with shift. And now check for D, what we get is S4. Now come on I1. Since I1 is the state which we is the production which we added, so on first state with dollar, what we have to write? Except. And now on second, if we add C, if we apply go to with C, what we get? C is what? Non-terminal symbol, so we have reached fifth state. Now on small a, what we get? Third. So write it as S3. On small d, what we get? S4. Now come on third state. Third state. On C, what we get? Sixth. Third on C, what we get is sixth. And on A, we get same state. And on D, we get S4. Now come on fourth. What is fourth? Fourth is reduced state. Fifth is reduced state. And sixth is also reduced state. So now, according to rule, what we have to do? We have to check in, suppose like here I4. In I4, which production we get reduced? C to D, which is this third production. So we have to write R3 in all columns. R3 and here R3. Now come on fifth state. We get what? S2 CC dot. Which is the production is this? This is first production. So mark R1 and R1 here. Now for sixth state. Which production we get from this? C to AC, second production. So add R2 and R2. Now in rest of the columns, add, this is in rest of the columns which are empty, these are errors. So rest of the columns are what? Errors. Fill this, all these with errors, like here. All these are what? Errors. So guys, this is all about LR0 parsing table. Thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.